MP5 CO2 gas blowback 4.5mm tactical air gun. Now about this, let me give you a brief history on this weapon itself. The MP5K was initially designed without the folding stock. It was initially designed to be, and without the flash hider, it was initially designed to be for tank crews, helicopter crews, and the like. For personal defense weapon, for if they came in contact with enemy personnel. Also for secret services, executive protection agencies, and things of that such, for when they're performing details. Then it came with the full 30-round mag, came with the 15-round mag, and was considered a automatic handgun. Well, guess what? Special operations liked the design of the MP5K. They liked everything about the MP5K, how it was shot the standard 9mm round. It was a smaller version of the MP5 with the 7-inch barrel and not a 9-inch barrel. Yeah, with the 7-inch barrel and not a 9-inch barrel, making it slightly smaller than the standard MP5. They like how they can put the 30-round mags in there and go at it. Think about it, it was just the MP5K then. So Heckler & Koch asked these special operations units what they wanted to see placed on the MP5K to make it more specialized for special ops and close quarters battle. They said, first of all, add a flash hider. What that does, the muzzle flash hider minimally reduces recoil and allows for more controllability of the weapon. Second of all, they said add a stock to it. It gave the special operators stability when firing their weapon. They love stocks. What soldier doesn't like a stock? And from then, the MP5k-PDW was born. And the MP5k-PDW is put in the hands of special operations, police, and many units worldwide. And the MP5k-PDW is actually second choice among the MP5 for close quarters battles for the U.S. Navy SEALs. Now about this MP5 originally. This MP5, it comes with the 40-round magazine, spring-fed, drop-out. It's very easy to load. 400 feet per second. It shoots 4.5mm, 0.36 gram metal BBs. If you play Airsoft, that is equivalent to a 0.2 gram plastic BB flying at about 650 feet per second. About, give or take, 650 feet per second. If you play Paintball, that is a 3.3 gram 0.68 caliber paintball flying at about 335 feet per second. Now think about it is that BB guns before Airsoft and Paintball came out were used for tactical gaming. And this here is made for tactical gaming. Just like Airsoft, just like Paintball, you can use this for tactical gaming. Just no face shots, please. You don't want to hurt anybody too seriously. Now, when you load the MP5K, there's two pins here. There's two pins in the butt stock. You pop them out, and your butt stock falls out. You place the seal charge in there. You have your turning knob here. You turn it, tighten it up really, really good. Load a full mag, 40 round magazine. You can get about a good 45 shots before you start losing velocity and diminishing on accuracy and stuff like that with your 4.5mm round. It does have blowback. Now if you're holding the weapon like this, like most special forces operators are trained to hold the weapon either by the magazine or by a foregrip. So if you're holding the weapon like this, there's a slight kick. There's a very good kick to the weapon. About, I would say, it feels like shooting 22 caliber, yeah, 22 LR. That's what it feels like shooting. Now when you're holding it this way, it feels like you're shooting a 380 out of a, well, not really a 380. I would say it feels like, then the blowback just becomes aesthetic, and there really isn't recoil, no recoil felt. Me personally, I like to feel the recoil. It puts me in the mode, puts me in the mood, puts me in the game. So I hold it by the magazine so I can get that recoil per every shot that I like to feel. Like I said, it's a safe and semi-auto. Reason why they couldn't use full auto is because in order for it not to be classed as a firearm and to be classed as a tactical air gun or a BB gun, they have to have it in semi-auto because of the equivalency of the real steel. Because of the equivalency of the real steel counterpart. You know, I mean, if you had this full auto, first you will diminish in accuracy, and you will diminish in velocity for every shot, and it's not good. And then it had the potential to actually really seriously injure somebody. You know what I mean? So for tactical purposes, Umarex only allowed it to be safe and semi-only. But it's pretty fun, you know, 40 rounds on semi-auto. If you know what you're doing, if you're very trained, you can use this weapon effectively. Okay. Now what this could be used for, I hope I get a lot of views on this, because this is kind of my first review of it. I had it for about 2-3 weeks already. I'll tell you what I use it for in a minute. What this can be used for primarily is military, law enforcement, civilian training on the MP5 platform. It's an excellent introduction to the MP5 platform if you're training on, you know, if you're doing room clears, you know, you're doing actual field jungle warfare training, military, law enforcement. I mean, this could be used side by side with the, you know, a paintball gun. If you're training with paintball, if you're still doing the old school training with paintball guns, this can be used side by side with that. You know what I mean? Because you got the recoil, you got the muzzle sound. You know what I mean? And you got the muzzle report. Sorry, you got the recoil, the muzzle report, and then you have the projectile, 0.36 gram metal projectile, flying at the same, giving the same kinetic energy as a paintball when you get hit with it. I mean, so it's very effective. You can use this as a tactical training, or you know, exactly, tactical training. I mean, this is excellent. If you're civilian, law enforcement, or military training on the MP5 platform, this would be your first option here. You can also use it for tactical gaming purposes. Tactical gaming purposes, how? I got a minute, no, I'm going to keep it. Like Airsoft or Paintball, you can use in tactical gaming. It's simple. I mean, these things, if you don't aim for the face, these things will not, this will not hurt you incredibly enough to put you in the hospital or anything like that. If you're using full covering, you got tactical gear on, you got a face mask or some sort of eye protection, you know, if neck protection, you get hit, you'll be A-okay. It'll hurt really bad. The most you can get is painful welts, painful bruises, and minor cuts. That's it. Trust me, I know this. I've been shot with this. And last but not least, you can use it for less lethal home protection or less lethal security. I use it for security and home protection as well. You know, I work with the private security company that uses less lethal options. And new innovation technology we use